What's up, guys? Joe Bennett here, and we got a quad and hamstring workout. I have some high-level wellness competitors, and it's really, figure? All right, and a figure. That's why we're doing quads and hams, because if it was wellness, it would just be glutes, glutes, and more glutes. That's what I say. So that was like a wellness video with no glutes. This is like a unicorn on the internet right now. So we're doing predominantly just quads and hams. And obviously there's gonna be a little bit glutes involved with some of our compound movements, but if I see Tiffany's glutes going too much, I'll just yell at them to stop. She's not capable of making them stop. Yeah, but anyway, so I just reached out to them to, hey, let's put you guys through something. And so that's the goal today, more quad and hamstring dominant. So stick around and let's see what we get into. And then so for context of the actual workout, so people can get a feel for volume too, we didn't go like crazy with volume, so that allows for a little bit more volume, you know, to be accumulated with like the intensifiers and things we did from that. So we just did straight sets to start of the seated leg curl. And at the end of the day, like I actually don't want you like pressing too hard, but like the beauty of the machine is this pad. So it really just makes sure you're using the pad, you know, because especially as you get heavier and heavier, like honestly on your heaviest sets, you shouldn't really have to think about it. I mean, you're gonna wanna use that, otherwise you're gonna move around a whole lot.
Is that how slow you want the negative?
For the most part, yep. And I'm more concerned about the pauses. You know, so because as you get, now you kind of going a little intentionally slower, I think on the warm-ups is good. But like once we're on your heavy sets, I mean, I want you contracting as hard as you can and just making sure that you're controlled on the lowering, yeah. Same thing, always feel like you're finishing with just hard squeeze. Don't worry about where the pad goes. There you go. Just want you to make sure that you're actually, when it ends, it's because your hams are contracting, not because you're swinging it somewhere. So what I want you to feel on this is at the start of the rep, push up in here. And as you're finishing the rep, actually feel like you're using that belt. So kind of like push into the belt, right? Yep. So if you really kind of feel like it's almost like a handoff, you're pushing up here to start, pushing in here to finish. You know, you can still put your hands on here to be comfortable or wherever you want, but you really notice or should notice the difference of obviously normally on the heavy sets as you're finishing, you know, this kind of wants to happen and the belt will prevent that from happening. Yep. And we really did what I would call 2 working sets there. You know, a way to accumulate some extra work without too much fatigue right in the beginning is we just did cluster sets for the first one. So it was just basically rest and then some extra working sets there in between rest with, you know, taking a little pass failure. And then for the back off set, we just did an extended set with a drop set there and into an iso stretch. And so some of that stuff is like, well, why are you doing that, Joe? Is like, again, that's the same thing. Is it too much? Is it too whatever? Most people should just put their workouts in a category of what the things you're doing. Is it more stimulus or less stimulus? So by doing some clusters, it's more stimulus than a straight set. By doing a drop set, it's more stimulus than a straight set. Adding a stretch on is more than if we hadn't done that. And again, that's stuff where it's like, well, might as well mess around and try some of those things. And then again, see what the response you get is. If nothing else, just to have a brutal workout every once in a while, I think is mentally good for you. Just drop the pin 1. Yep. Go ahead. Come on, all the way, all the way, all the way. Come on, don't quit. There we go. Come on, finish that contraction. You just squeeze. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Out slow, you lower it. Come on. Slow, slow, slow. Again. Hard contraction, hard contraction. Come on, come on, come on. Yep, we got one more. Hard squeeze, hard squeeze. Finish that rep. Finish, 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 finish. Up slow. And hug the machine.
Oh my God.
There you go. Yep, lean forward. Keep the legs a little tight. And breathe, nice and slow. Got about 30 seconds.
Oh my God.
Good, about 20. Keeping them tight. Everything's tight. Quads a little tight, hams a little tight. Don't completely relax. Good, little tension. Lightly pressed into that pad. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dunzo. Eject.
Oh my God.
Then we did straight sets on the hacks, and those are just straight sets with, again, a couple reps past failure, obviously just where I had to assist to complete the reps. I think we did 2 working sets there. Yeah, so when like the same for you, Tiff, when you were going, like don't feel like the idea of feet low as you can is a good concept, but like don't fight your ankle over like half an inch, because that won't make a difference. Like if you had your feet up here, I'm like, well, you'll never get to full knee flexion with your feet up there, right? So there's obviously a point where it's like, okay, well, that's stupid. But again, if it's like, it doesn't feel good, you know, again, the only thing that's going to be going that much higher, it's not going to make it any less quads. It's just going to make it, you need a little bit more depth to get to that full knee flexion. And there is a thing too, it's like, I don't know if you remember, there was a time we were talking about it, where if I had like this is the tricky part with bodybuilding. I was just talking about this, I did a podcast with Milos, and was saying like for a normal person, I'd probably never have them do a hack. Because like there is some trade-off point where it's like how much can, even if you're doing everything properly, it's like how much can your knee take? How much can your quad tendon and patella tendon take? If you're the type of person where your quads grow enough, just from like using a little bit of hips and a little bit of like quads good, because then you're going to save the tendon a little bit. You know, the people that really need to do extreme, like how far forward can I get my knee to go, are the people that everything they do, their ass gets huge and they can't get their quad to grow. So you might want to make every single thing heel elevated, every single thing, how much knee travel can you have off that line of force? But if you don't have an issue, then it's just more through the quads than probably needs to be. Pause, hard press, go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, finish, finish, finish. One more, Tiff, come on. Let's do some work. Come on, one more.
Go.
Come on, take some breaths. Take your time. Make it count. Make it count. Come on. This spot's what you came for. Pause. Hard as you can now. Hard as you can. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just press. Just press. Come on, come on. Finish. Finish. There you go. Nice. Good. A little more control now. Come on. Don't bounce out the bottom. Control, control, pause. There we go. That's a rep. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We got one more now. I'm right here with you. You just stick with it. Take your time. Take your time. Don't rush it. Now hard. Go, go, go. Stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it. There you go. Up or down a little. There you go. You're in. Good, come on. All right, here we go. Up, come on. One more, Tiff, let's go now. Fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it. Pause. Let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Finish, 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 finish. Nice. Up, 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 up. One more now. Come on, best rep, best rep. Own that bottom. Come on. Own it, own it, own it. Up. Finish, 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 finish. Nice. Nice set. Ooh. Then we went to lying leg curls and leg extensions. 2 working sets on lying leg curls, 1 on leg extensions with 2 drops. 5 good ones or they don't count. Come on.
Come on, Tef.
Come on, up. Squeeze, come on. Again. Squeeze, we got 3, come on, own that top. Good, 2, come on. All the way up. Go, 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 go. 1 more, come on. All the way. You got partials, partials. Move it right there, go. Go, come on, quicker. These can be quick. Come on, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Escape.
Oh my God, it's a fast escape.
We got 1 more, come on. Yep. Plate. All right, now come on, let's go.
Go.
Squeeze. Come on, find it. Hard, come on, come on, come on, yep. Again, come on, all the way. Go, 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 go. Come on, we got 3 reps now, 3, come on. All the way to the top. Good, 2, come on. All the way up. Yep, 1 more, come on. Squeeze, just the bottom now. These can be quick, go. Come on, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yep. And then we finish with 1 nasty kind of extended set on the squat press with an extended set into partial range of motion. So again, all those things, if there's something you guys want to kind of watch and maybe take away, is a lot of those are just like fun ways, fun for me to watch. I've done all that stuff too, fun for them to do in retrospect, to just, again, add some more stimulus. Again, you don't need to get overcomplicated past that. And I kind of do them all for a reason, you know, so some places like the seated leg curl, I think it's a little bit safer place, maybe to do some clusters, some drop sets, even some stretches. Some other places it's not as practical. You'll see on some of the bigger movements where there's basically more to be aware of from a form standpoint and more to be aware of so I don't get injured standpoint. Even on something as safe as a hack, I'm generally not going to do tons of like drop sets there or even things like clusters, because if you ever do a set like that, the way that I'm having them do that, on the way that I have the weight pattern set up, it requires all of your focus just not to mess up on a rep. So you guys can attest to those last reps take a lot. I mean, it's physically hard, but I'm also, if you listen to the cues, I'm more like mentally trying to keep them in the set. So it wouldn't really be a smart place to try and do partials or crazy drop sets or things like that. Whereas if I'm going to add in some things like that, I tend to do them a little bit of a safer place. And again, context is everything. We do the squat press. Like, why did I do that? Out of context, somebody would come in and see me doing that. Like, Joe, I thought you're the form guy. Well, again, if we're training quads, they start the set beautifully through most of the range of motion the quad has, great form, great control, and then we limit the range of motion basically to get whatever they have left, is the way that I look at it. And it's an extremely safe place to do it because the machine is racked, we're in a short range of motion. You've already trained 1 contractile range while they're done, that lengthened position, and then we got a lot left in that shortened position there, so just kind of take it for what it's worth. So those are things where there's a balance. I can explain, I have a thought process behind everything that we're doing, and then some of it also just a matter of semantics of where these are good places to add those types of things in. Safely and, you know, hopefully effectively as well too. Yeah, we'll do working. So here's the only thing I'm gonna have you do on here. So you'll do the weight the way that you've been doing it. We'll mess this up. So then once you're done, you know, once you're off your last set, you know, and obviously it's unlocked, I want you to lock it. And I want you to take your feet up a little bit right there. And we're just gonna actually take it into the rack and do partials. So you're not gonna unlock it. So you're literally just gonna go here.
This is so awesome.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
But take your time with that whole part.
Yeah.
So again, it's like, even if you have to set it down for half a second, you know, to get your feet where you want, that's fine. The big thing is when you're done with your last rep, rack it, and then just remember, we're never unracking it then. Okay. So it's just gonna stay racked. Up, 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 up. Let's go 1 more, come on. Up. 1 more here, 1 more, come on. Blazy, let's go, come on. Finish, 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 finish. Good. Rack it. Good. Now it's not going to unlock. Just take your time to set your stance a little bit higher and close. There we go. A little lower. Perfect. Right there. And now just work. Yep.
Oh my God.
All right, just keep it moving here. They can be a little quicker. You can just keep it moving. There we go. Come on. Keep going. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Keep going, come on. Don't stop. Don't stop. Come on. Go, come on, you got 5. Let's go, come on. 3 to go, come on. 2, all the way up. 1. Nice. And then you'll even see when we finish with stiff legs, I'm kind of like, you guys just do your thing on that. You know, I had them doing like basically 1.5 reps, all the merit of the exercises in the bottom. You know, so towards the end of the workout, let's just make it a little bit harder with form, not going crazy with weight there, and kind of let them go. When something like that's all form intensive, again, that wouldn't be a great place to do like force reps or drop sets or things like that, because everything will just start to hurt before the trained muscle probably. So again, just kind of letting them go on that one a little bit there. And yeah, that was the leg day. You guys did great, killed it.
Thank you so much.
Nice workout.
Awesome.
All right, so just kind of walking through what we did today. Again, they're both in a pretty good spot for me to just beat the crap out of them. I mean, that was what we knew coming in. So some of the context for this workout, I always like to say that because someone will say for some of the things we did, is that too much? Is that excessive or whatever? And the 2 asterisks, I don't know. Yeah, sure. You guys, let me know in the comment section how bad my grammar is. But for that is, for you it might be, it probably is. You know, for them in training with me, it's not like we're training like this every single day. And they're both, you know, experienced enough also to kind of auto-regulate. They were telling me prior to training with me together for months, they were kind of beating the crap out of each other, and they would figure out where it's like, and now we need to reel back a little bit. And so I think that's something that a good take-home message for everybody is now we're in the, you know, I think it's good that people are thinking about their training maybe more than the average meathead was 20 years ago. But now we're getting to the point of going too far and everyone's overthinking their training too much and gets like terrified. They see like an extended set or something, in which case some of that's just like an art of bodybuilding that I think is being lost, that you just need to do some hard stuff. And we don't actually need to know the exact outcome of everything. Like everyone's always saying, what's the mechanism of this and that? And like, who cares? It's nice to say maybe these, maybe that type of thing, but you can also just implement and then just see. So again, I think most people need to train harder to have better results. And then for some people, like these two, they're probably constantly kind of edging at, there is something that is to be said for too hard or more to recover from, and they can figure that out on their own. But if it's good, if you're capable of getting your ass kicked and pushing past that point, then you know that you're not running the risk of not, you know, oh, maybe we need to actually back off, not because you're afraid of doing the work, but because you've done the work and actually seen the results of, oh, maybe we're a little bit overtrained. Yeah, so as always, thanks for watching. If you haven't done the YouTube thing, like, subscribe, leave me some comments down below. Any comments you want, just tell me about your day, because good for the algorithm, right? Everybody's doing it. So, or go argue about something. I don't know, tell me how bad my workout is. I'm all for it as well too. But until the next one, guys.